out past the core where the light grows thin, where empires fall and the dark creeps in. A hunter walks with a price to claim. No past, no face, just a borrowed name. Blast of smoke in a silent veil. Credits first, don't ask how. But ghosts don't fade in the vacuum cold. Every debt must still be told. A blade once raised in the dead of night. A child of shadow who fled the fight. The force still calls in a broken tone, but fear cuts deeper than any throne. They hear the whispers, they feel the chain. Power and loss like twin-born pain. Run as they might through the endless sky. The dark remembers, it never dies. We are the sparks in the black between the lost, the hunted, the unseen. No flag to follow, no throne to claim. Just fire and blood and stars in flame. Hold the line when the sky falls down. No kings remain, no heroes crowned. In the void where the truth is far, we are the shadows between the stars. A gambler flies on a dying street. Luck ran dry just last week. Engines coughing, debts run deep. Promises made he couldn't keep. But still he laughs at the edge of doom. Charts new routes through a smuggler's tomb. One last job, just one more score. That's what he said 10 times before. Grease-stained hands and a fearless grin. A girl who builds where others spin. She talks to engines like they're alive. Keeps dead ships barely breathing to drive. Too young to carry the weight she does. Too sharp to trust what power was. But hope still burns in a reckless heart. She'll hold them all when they fall apart. Four lost souls on a rusted wing, chasing fate through a shattered ring. Empire's shadow and rebel cries. Truth gets lost in a thousand lies. Blades will clash and blasters roar. Some will make it back from war. But in the dark where the silence scars, legends rise between the stars. We are the sparks in the black between the
Greetings and welcome to today's session of Star Wars Bounties and Bonds. I, your host, Ring, bids you welcome. We will be beginning here soon with a recap of what happened last time, and hope you are ready for, well, the adventures of this party. Shall we get ready? We are live.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
So, who
Hey,
got today's recap?
I actually forgot to write it down.
Um, Let me get my Word document open. I forgot to open Word.
It happens, there is no rush.
Mhm. I just love it when you open something, it says, "Oh, not responding." Sure. Um, one second. Okay, so last session started where we left off when the party was heading to get the lieutenant, who was not in 100% contact with anybody. I don't have my contacts in, so give me a second. Let me get closer. Anyway, the battle continued. The party went there to retrieve the lieutenant and anyone else that they could save. They're in an area where it was foggy enough that not everyone can see through it. Luan was then faced with an inquisitor, a higher up one, and a fight commences between the two. Fanny was located in the gunner spot of the ship, ready to shoot anyone that she could see. Ket was out getting as many of the rebels on the ship as he could, while Nira was taking aim with her rifle and trying to get the Inquisitor off Luan. No matter if it was a duel or not, Nira was not going to lose her friend. Nira was able to take aim, shoot him, and injure him. And Luan then was able to get his attention back, and their fight continued. The Inquisitor was literally shocking Luan as they fought. Nira was then able to take aim and shoot him again, causing him to fall. Whether dead or just knocked out, didn't matter, as Luan used the Force to pull his lightsaber to her, and then she used it to kill him and decapitate him. She then takes the helmet as well, and she gets the lieutenant. I don't remember if Nira helped with that or not, and they were able to get onto the ship and get out of there. They made it back onto the Venator, the one that they had helped repair, and they were able to get off Onderon that way. After everybody, after the party, not everybody, because there's a lot of people that are probably still being healed, and Luan was in the back of the tank, in the the others that needed it, like Nira, was just able to stay in a bed and get, fixed up that way. But after that, the lieutenant came in, and as Luan is meditating on the bed, this is after she came out of the back tank, and gave them all medals and offered, I don't remember if Fanny was offered this or not, but at least Ket and Nira were offered to be in control of their own group of people. They'd still be a party, the main party here, but they would also.
Fanny got the same offer.
Fanny did get the same offer, okay, but they would have a chance of having their own troop as well. We then find out that the lieutenant is now a corporal, I believe.
Colonel.
And what's that?
Colonel, not corporal. That would be a downgrade.
Colonel. Okay. Yeah, you can tell that I really don't know the military stuff that well. Yeah, that's fine. I take the correction. I really appreciate that. The colonel. So he's now he's, what is he again?
A colonel. He
went from lieutenant to colonel. There you go. Yeah. So he's now a colonel. And I don't remember what positions Ket Luan and Fanny got in that rank or whatever. I do know that Luan became a captain, I believe, or lieutenant.
Captain.
Again, I did not captain. Okay, that's what I thought, but I didn't write that down. So, after he left, he's not too happy with Ket because Ket tried to kind of lighten the mood and joke about debating about saving him. Yeah, he and the rebels didn't really like that very much. Although I'm sure he probably would have maybe given Ket a lighter time, but now since he's a colonel, he kind of has to save face and, do all the political stuff that he didn't like. Anywho, after he left, where he told them that he wants to see Luan up on the bridge, I think it was. Anyway, he wants to see Luan. What's that?
The secondary bridge, the one that is
bridge.
The one that is connected to most of the most central node, because the ship you guys are on have two bridges.
Mm-hmm.
It has one at the top, and then it has one close to the hangar bay, because it's built on the principle of redundancy is a good thing.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, he told them that, he wants to meet Luan up there. Luan had her meditation and was talking with her big sister. What, Oscar? Now he's meowing at me. And after she came out of her meditation, she sent the other two ahead, even though they weren't sure if they were invited to the secondary bridge or not. And she said that whatever he had to say, he could say in front of the rest of the party. And she had pulled Nira aside and hey, we discussed about you possibly learning, about the Force or, and all that stuff. She told Nira that she would have to talk with her big sister and, pretty much go in and touch the holocron, I think it was, and actually, communicate that way. And as Nira told the colonel, she was going to have to think about that as well. And as far as I know, I think that's where we're at right now.
Correct.
If anybody has anything else to add, please feel free to jump in.
Only thing you didn't get with was when we were fixing the ship. Fanny did it that hard that she actually collapsed.
That's right.
And got a little bit electrocuted.
Oh, that's right, because when the party arrived at the encampment, everybody was rushing to leave and to get the Venator up and going. And so everybody was rushing around trying to do last minute fixes and everything. Thank you very much.
That's basically the only thing you left out.
Mhm. I had forgotten we started. That was part of the starting. Yep. Oh, Luan also sensed another certain dark figure, didn't she? Like, wasn't there, thankfully, but he was nearby, right?
Rather that
Yes.
she could sense someone sensing her in response.
Okay. Okay.
So, Paz, who's getting inspiration?
Well, all of you who have partaken, so that means Phoenix and Pepper, you both get an inspiration. As you did the majority of the poll this introduction and the recap.
I actually forgot to delete the inspiration I used last time, so I'm just gonna leave it like.
But as you walk through the hallways, you see several sections are still like you can see that they have been painted over with the bulkheads, ceiling doors. You can see that they have been painted over "Do not open vacuum." As you walk through the hallways and you arrive at the secondary bridge, you see a couple of soldiers looking at you and then give you a salute as you walk up to the door. The map
Okay.
is live. And the door opens and you may walk in. And the viewers, I know this might not look as much of a spaceship right now. It is just a temporary map because I'm still working on getting a proper map fixed up. As you step inside, you see two other in officer draft standing and having a discussion while they're looking at holo tablets.
My character will sharply inhale, seeing this character right here. Trauma.
Her
Why
eyes.
would she sharply inhale?
Because she gets trauma from this character. Technically, the race.
Okay.
She will actually, as she hear that small gasp coming for you, she will like stop the discussion she's having with the other officer and she will turn to look at you.
And can I roll stealth to be like it was not me?
You can try.
she beat it?
Let me see here. She is actually quite inquisitive. Oh.
It's a private roll site. We don't know.
I know. Give me a second and I will reveal.
Damn it!
I am sorry, do my person seem to frighten you?
One more time past you were very quiet.
I am sorry, do my person seem to frighten you?
No.
Then what is the problem?
You're Chiss, right?
Yes.
She stays silent for a moment, trying to find the next words. I just didn't have a good relationship with somebody that was a Chiss.
I can assume
it's
you're
very
talking about your
traumatizing.
former master.
She glares at the once known lieutenant, being like, "Did you tell her?"
He's holding up his hands. Like he has not spilled the beans.
Quick question: is Nira just gonna stand out there, or is she actually gonna go in?
I'm sorry, I was dealing with stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm there with you guys. She'd probably be like right behind Luan. Honestly, stop blinking at me.
If she's looking like she's scared, I will put a hand on Luan's shoulder.
Luan would not like that. You could say that, yes. I'm surprised that you know what I am.
Well, we are very few of us who have left our enclave to mingle for our own courses with the Empire, and sadly we do also tend to meet with each other when we are so few of us here, though I do not agree with his ways. And besides, you're quite known because of the potential you carried.
Why couldn't I just fade into the background?
I know, but fear not, I am not here to hurt you, I am here to help. And hopefully also bring light that not all Sis are of low standard like him. She would like to take a step forward to you and extend her hand.
Too close. What do I do for, like, the equivalent of, like, Constitution or something?
Are you trying not to panic or freak out?
Would that be a cool? Right?
That would either be a cool or discipline roll in this case.
At this point, Nira would also walk up and stand right beside Luan, ready to do anything she had to,
Let's see.
just in case.
I'm double checking my cool and discipline.
But that's up to your
Yep,
decision.
they're about my discipline's just that little bit more, so we'll do discipline. Nope, step backs.
You see her, like, as you do that, she would, like, retract her hand. I am sorry, I did not know that even.
She'll just like grab the side of her arm and be like, he hurt me a lot. No offense to you, but
I understand.
it's gonna take time.
I am sorry for me and many of my colleagues for the treatment you have received by the hands of such a lovely cur. Truly. You can actually see her bow her head a little bit in what you can assume is shame.
And just to give the audience a POV, is like, not only is it physical abuse, it is straight up mental abuse to the next level because of the Force. And that could take you into hellscapes.
Again, I am
Just
sorry.
letting the audience know. This is above board, by the way, I'm saying this.
I know.
Yeah.
And again, I am truly sorry. Miss Jen.
Don't be sorry. It's gonna take time.
I understood, and know that my quarters are always open if you have a wish to talk.
Yeah.
She will then take a step back. And you will see another guy, like, shields, steps in front of the says, I am Captain Quainlin. I am the captain of this vessel. I bid you all welcome and thank you for assisting in the retrieval of this vessel and the things that has happened. And I know it's not been easy, but nonetheless, our superiors and many of the crew here owes a great debt and thanks to you.
Of course, it was our pleasure to help you.
Of course, fixing this beautiful ship is just a delight.
Nira would be in her human form again and look at him and, make some form of a gesture, like hand over the heart or something, and say, a pleasure to meet you and thank you for welcoming us aboard.
I know many of you have been resting for the last few days, and I will be putting you up to speed as soon as we're getting the last few bearings ourselves. It's been quite tumultuous.
Mm-hmm.
We are right now on the far side of Luxon. And we are trying to lay low while we get more emergency repairs done on the ship right now. But we cannot stay unless we are truly going to knock out any Imperial presence here and free Onderon, and potentially inspire others to do the same elsewhere.
I might know of a place where we could possibly do repairs, but I don't know how updated these star charts are.
We have been running through and updating them. Running the as we are getting the different computer cores back online and have done, as I said, emergency repairs. Many of the systems are still behind schedule, but we are trying.
If you need a pair of extra hands for fixing stuff,
That would be
just
appreciated.
point me in the direction. I'm just happy to help.
She also might need a better astromech to help her too. More advanced.
Well, we are quite strapped for, as the few droids we have managed to reassemble with the ones that were broken, thanks to...
Oh, the ones that you salvaged?
Yes, there were quite a few still strewn about inside some of the different sections of the ship, but there are also many places we have yet been able to access because of hull breaches and damages, where life support is still not functioning.
Well, if we want to risk going into hyperspace, we can actually make a course towards... She hesitates for a moment. Dathomir.
Dathomir?
Yes. My home planet. There is very little presence there because no one dares to go on that planet. The only thing is that we might need to take a stealth crew to take out anybody that is monitoring it so we can, you know, keep the all clear signal going as we make repairs to the ship on Dathomir. I know a place where nobody could touch us as long as no one has been signaled to our location.
Understood. We are right now flying black. So it would be attempt, at least, if we are going to that section of the mid-rim.
Yeah. Do you mind pulling up the star chart real quick, Pass, so we can get a visual?
Sure, give me a moment.
Other stars are crossed.
You guys are right now here in the system of Onderon.
Where would Dathomir be?
It would be somewhere over in this section from what I remember. It's somewhere over here.
Okay.
So again, you would head back into...
Don't worry about this, I'm just kind of measuring. So it's not a horrible distance with our cruiser. It wouldn't be too much strain on it.
No, not necessarily, but again, it is basically a space hulk, barely clinging to life right now, and you don't even know how much fuel that is left on it.
Oh, that doesn't matter, Smalls, because somebody decided to connect themselves to the cruiser. Just saying. And if she knows that we're heading back home, she might be even more apt to get us there.
Is that above table or is that in game?
That's above table.
That's what I thought.
Glares at Pass. Like, You did this.
the- Well, that was the crew I rolled for if they had learned something about the ship actually exceeding the power it was supposed to produce, and it is, so they're siphoning off to basically keep things alive right now.
As I said, though, you're the one that did this to connect her to the freaking cruiser. She can make it happen. Also, isn't like one of these planets also like what was it? What was the place where they had that battle? Obi-Wan and Skywalker.
Oh gosh. The volcano area.
Yeah.
No, that's in the
don't
southern
remember.
quadrant. That is down
Okay.
at. Give me a second here. I am looking at where. Wait, is that right? Oh, I'm actually
Yeah.
looking at the wrong side of the map. Dathomir is actually closer up to this area up here.
Oh.
On it's actually not on the charter. Oh boy.
So is it up here or is it beyond?
It should be somewhere like up in this section. Give me a
Okay.
because I have like 3 different maps and they all share some similarities, but I'm trying to like figure out no wait, where is Mandalore? Concord. I hate that this map is such annoyingly bad quality with the names, but again, it is. Wait, where was I believe we figured out where Mandalore is because apparently it's actually not it's not that far from it on some of the star charts I'm looking at here, which is kind of hilarious, kind of scary when you think about it.
It says it's located near Kotelli sector within the Outer Rim territories of the galactic map.
Yeah, so that would mean somewhere in. Like, this is the Outer Rim, this is also the Outer Rim, and all that is on the black is like wild space and or non-territorial. Like, this here is like the Outer Rim, and this is like wild space and outside of controlled space normally. Of Imperial control. It's fun to think about. Wait, that's Callistus. That's Odin Fidel. I'm recognizing some of the names, so I can. That's Gaion. Anyways, you would need to go to the Outer Rim then. Yeah, but that's Noest, that's Wayland. Wait, didn't I find Wayland? That's Junker. Tigona. I'm trying to nail it down right now, and I am sorry, dear viewers. It's taking a little bit of a hot minute here. It's because of bad rendering of a map transferred over from one to another. So it's making it a little bit hard to actually read. And I am so sorry about that.
Good, we can't read it.
Yeah. Let's see, did I not post the map in Discord? Give me a moment. I think
I know I shared it with you too. I think that's the one I shared with you.
Yeah, could you post it in notes? Maybe the galactic map? Oh no, wait, I might have it somewhere. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'm looking to see. No, not there. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
It's okay, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's not there, is it then? Oh wait.
Um,
Because I know the picture you sent me of it, it was much clearer, but when we then like tried to put it in, it started getting
Aha.
really bad.
aha. Give me a second. I really need to clean up my Discord. There we go. And the notes, right? Yeah, here you go. All right, so we're looking for where? Oh gosh, even opening the link for it doesn't work.
That is
Definitely.
well, I found Kashyyyk at least, so that's something.
Yeah.
Right, I think that is Wayland, that is close by, that is Cousin. We're getting close. That's Myron. That's not what I'm looking for.
Excuse me. Where? Okay. All right, so where are we looking for again?
Well, it's supposed to be north of Wayland, and I have found Wayland. I'm just looking north of it.
Okay.
Let's try.
Can you point out on the map in game, like where you found Wayland, about where you found Wayland?
Yes, give me a second. Wayland is right here at the tip of my the
Okay.
finger I'm posting. That's Wayland. So it's supposed to be
Okay.
somewhere up in this block up here.
Dathomir?
Yes, definitely. It is supposed to be
Yeah,
some.
yeah.
You found it?
I found it on I just Google a random map. So there,
Okay.
it's somewhere around here where he's pointing.
Yeah, it's somewhere up here, but it might not have been marked, or else it might. be underneath one of the other planets because...
Ah,
So it should be here, like.
hold on.
Oh, someone might have found it?
I think that's it right there. So if you zoom in on the map right there, Dathomir.
Oh, right there. Oh, right there. Oh!
Yep. There you go. Yay!
We
Wait,
found it! We tracked it down in a haystack! I'm going to fucking mark
Good
it.
grief.
I'm going to mark
To
it.
blame you. Whew.
Give me a second, I'm going to mark it. Oh god, that was way too big.
The white dot of nothingness.
Oh no! It's Ice Planet now!
I'm gonna remove it, that did not work, but Dathomir, we now have learned, is placed up here. That means that Mandalore is supposed to be somewhere down here then. In this cluster of...
Perhaps we don't need Mandalorian right now.
No, but you never know if you want to go there. I'll take a stop at it.
It's right here, Pass. Right here at the tip of the finger.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yes. Wait, no. Hang on. Yes. Yeah, that big old word there that's sticking out, that's
Yeah.
Mandalore.
Good. Because you might actually need to take some few stops.
Well, that was my next question. Is this ship even... I mean, the fact that the ship itself is space-worthy is impressive enough. But can it withstand a lengthy journey to another star system?
You're asking the captain.
Yeah.
She had taken some damage when she crashed, and we have repaired a majority of the structural integrity, if that's what you're wondering about. So she should be able to at least handle mid-length jumps so far of what we can read from the systems we have access to with the diagnostics and damage that's actually on the ship. But even if we did manage to jump to Dathomir, I didn't think they had a shipyard.
Hey, another man's trash can be another man's treasure. Especially if you have the right equipment. And the right set of minds.
Well, I don't doubt we do have the mines, but I am a bit concerned about the equipment. A ship this size, you don't just park in a backwater repair docks and get it ship shape and ready as new. But there might be some places that can do a decent repair job. Of course,
Yeah.
that does require us, well, we don't want to let the Empire know where we are.
Which is also why we are flying black.
Yep.
All emitters have been turned off, all communications have been shut off. You know, running on minimal power as not to trigger any sensors, even given the size of this ship.
Yep.
That's understandable.
I might know a somewhat less traveled path towards where we're going. I'll just need some time with an navigation computer, just in order to help us avoid any unwanted Imperial patrols.
And if it's funds that we need, and she'd look at Fanny, Ket, and Luan, and then look back over at them and say, we have experience of stopping places and getting a couple jobs that we can do to make some ends meet if necessary.
But if we need to go stops, I need to repair our ship first because the last battle in the sky, yeah, the engine don't feel so good.
Well, I would assume that the hangar space is at least serviceable enough to conduct the necessary repairs while we're traveling. Ket says as he looks toward the captain.
Understood. Give me a second here. I am merely just marking places you have been that might be of interest to go back to, so they're easier to find on the map going forward.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We will take it into discussion. We will need to talk with other staff and the chain of command if that is what they also would suggest we do. Because we can't just leave our comrades behind necessarily. We have multiple groupings on Onderon and also hidden on the moons. One particularly like the one we are flying above right now.
That is understandable.
Yeah.
But or rather, Captain Jin,
Yes.
your suggestion will be taken into account. As you said, it is a far place where not very much Imperial presence would be, so it would be a place to at least repair well in orbit. And if there are any Imperial presence from out there, we could potentially subvert it, as you said. Because I don't think they would be able to handle a ship of this size.
I wouldn't think so either. But I would prefer us not to alert a presence. That's why I recommended a bit of a stealth crew go on and just take care of the people on board. So you can keep it all clear.
Are you volunteering for said mission?
Oh yes, definitely.
Good. Then I will notify command that we will be going into deep space to lay low for a while, because from the chatter we have been able to gather, Onderon is right now not the best place to be right now.
With that, I would definitely agree with you, sir.
Which is why we are hiding here. As of right now.
I don't mind not going back for a while.
But I will have to contact High Command. If you wish, you can. You are dismissed for now, unless there is anything else that you wish to talk about?
Just note, if we are going, we will most likely be taking my Razor Crest.
Understood, and that is also fully allowed. It is a ship under your employ.
The only question I have is, what direction is the Razor Crest? For the moment.
I would assume Cat know the direction to the hangar from where we are.
You would. Like, you haven't been on one of these ships before, but there has definitely, you have seen, like, the schematics of a ship of this.
Also, I think Kit was the only one who wasn't. I think he was the least injured, so he probably had some days to explore.
That's true.
If he.
Yeah, you have been
familiarized.
walking around learning all the nooks and crannies of where it's safe to, you know, squeeze through necessarily in case of something happening.
Yeah.
I would also like to note, if you can give us some of your good hackers too, the hackers can also hack into the system and lift some details that we could probably use.
We are already lifting off quite the information thanks to the officers you brought in.
Alright. I was just wondering if you wanted more updated information or not from the stealth mission I plan on going on with my crew.
If you can attack. He will go over to one of the technicians. He will ask about something. He will receive something. If possible, when we are jumping to the Dathomir system, and you do manage to get access to one of their computer cores, insert this one, and we will be able to siphon off all data they might have and receiving.
I hand it to Fanny because she's much more experienced with that stuff than me.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. It is my specialty.
Colonel Warnick, it seems that your services are needed. Again, as it would seem that you are to lead, or at least help assist this strike team.
Who is he saying this to?
Colonel Warnick.
Okay.
Everything will be prepared. We will make sure that you have the supplies and whatever available hands we have to spare right now. And whatever means that you might need will be made available to you.
Well, let's go see if we can fix up our ship.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
So if you don't have anything further to ask of us, I think we will move towards the hangar.
Understood, you are dismissed then. You'll see him walk back over to the sis, and they start whispering in hushed tones as they're looking over different things. Though some of it seems to be the same, yet different readings. Follow along.
Nier would have nodded her head at the captain and then turn around and follow the rest out.
You first get. Oh, wait, I'm in measurement mode. That might not help. I Actually, let's just go into a formation so Pass can drag us.
Yeah, that was a little bit of what I had hoped for you would do. Instead of walking in a
Can you
random
get me
direction.
the backbeat?
I just walked towards the only stairways I could find on this map.
Yeah, they lead down like half a floor into a medical viewing room.
Yeah. I would assume I would guide us toward the hangar base. Base.
Wasn't that the thing the colonel was doing?
No, he's
Perhaps
just
so.
walking along with you. Give me a second. Did it? It did not save the map. It did not save the map.
No.
Do you have it another place so you quickly can upload it?
Yes, I do have one. Give me a second. I will quickly remake it. Frick.
While we're walking, so
You may engage in talk a little bit of RP while I fix this up really quick.
So, anyone know what the ship is?
Cat does. From
Yep.
what I heard.
yeah, let me show the way. Just what was the plan exactly? I didn't quite catch it. We're going to explore where again?
First we need to fix the ship.
Okay.
Before we go and explore anything, because that engine, that needs fixing before we are flying nowhere.
Totally agree.
Yes, but the plan of the mission was to get on board whatever is telegraphing that, the all clear signal. So that we keep the all clear signal going as we go into the planet unnoticed. Just know that it's gonna probably be a little tough. This is definitely a mission of stealth. And we want to make sure that we capture whoever's on the... What would it be, technically? Would it be a ship, a satellite? What would it be, Pass?
You
Or
might
outpost?
actually know because you have actually been taken to Dathomir by your master beforehand. You would know
Yeah.
that would be something akin a small station. It's more of a listen post, but it also would have a small garrison station there, basically to make sure that no one flies to Dathomir unless they are allowed to.
Yes. So
We are
basically
going-
that.
Yeah, so we're going to Dathomir to scout out the place, basically.
Potentially steal
Well,
the
to actually
station.
repair.
And just it's above table. CJ doesn't quite just catching up on what the plan is. Sorry. So, but yeah,
that's our mission.
The plan is the mission is to get to Dathomir and scout out the place to see if it's suitable place to repair the ship.
Oh, it's suitable. It's just we need to
Usable.
have an all clear signal going through.
We need to make sure that there is no one from the Empire there.
Yep. I think I'm caught up now. I'm sorry.
Nero would kind of look over at Ket and is fighting back, making any kind of facial expressions at him, but she just stares at him for a moment. And then just kind of shakes her head slightly and looks back away. Damn it, now above table. Damn it, CJ, pay attention. Not me
Sorry,
totally losing
I was-
concentration sometimes too.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I was I understood what was going on.
It's all good.
Yep.
You are good. Thank you.
So, you say you don't know this place?
Yes, I don't know. I passed out because I got my butt electrocuted.
Yeah.
You know. Last thing I remember, we was at the rebel camp.
And you were working hard, I know.
And I was working hard, and then something feel tingling, and yeah.
Oh, we got a few fighters in here. Ooh, we even got X-Wings?
Thinking the A-Wings was actually more surprising, but oh well.
Are these the A-Wings?
Yep.
Believe so?
I will go over
X-Wing.
to the ship.
You can see a few people are like working on your guys' ship. As you can see, they're trying to help, correcting some of the broken plating. They're basically cutting the broken plates off and welding on some new ones.
Wait, I just realized a problem.
So
What's up?
they fixing our ship?
Yes, they're working on our ship. What's the problem?
Because the holocron said the Razor Crest, and the Razor Crest is in the Starfighter right now.
So,
Do I
That means
recognize
if we were
the?
to fly off with it, that means the cruiser probably won't be as great as it could be right now.
Do I recognize some of the workers?
Alright. I'll ask my question later. Don't worry about it. Actually, I might be able to find them out myself.
Oh, it's her again. I actually forgot her name.
I'm gonna be AFK for a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
I actually forgot her name off character.
Oh, hi, Fanny. Welcome back. And good to see you're up and about again. You see as she's like handling like a oversized wrench. She's like, come on.
you need some help with that?
And you just hear something crank as it loosens something up.
So,
And she falls flat on her ass.
Is she reacting with the you want some help?
with that?
I got it.
So, you have been fixing this ship?
I just did some small repairs to help out,
So, what have you making?
Well, I just got this catalytor out of your broken engine because it's completely shot. Take a look at it. She throws it down to you.
She take a look at it.
Yeah, I know it was fried. It took a pretty big hit.
Basically, it's like a cylinder. Like a small cylinder with like a rounded top. Normally it would, be, rounded and like look smooth and all this. But here it's like the top has like been blown out.
With my new skill with creating stuff, can I find a way to actually fix this?
No, it has completely destroyed that part. You might be able to salvage the materials from it, but you would basically need to rebuild a new one from scratch. If you were to use that as... Because all the wiring is like fried, and the components inside looks like they have seen way better days.
So basically she can use the metal.
Yes, you can use the metal and maybe a little bit of the circuitry running through it, and some of the electrical things if you like disassemble it and then fix the parts before putting them back together.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'm gonna take a look at the engine.
Start crawling on the ship.
So, pass.
Yes.
Did you hear my question from before about the holocron?
Yes.
What's the answer?
Well, the holocron is helping the ship, keeping it powered right now,
Mm-hmm.
and holding it together with supernatural force in a better state than it potentially should be.
So we'll probably have to leave the holocron there, but doesn't that leave the Razor Crest dead?
You're uncertain on that, but the ship should be able to stay, intact, especially with them continue doing repairs, especially if you're going on a long trip like this. It should not, the ship shouldn't, instantaneously disintegrate at the moment you guys pull the power cord.
Well, yes. But at the same time, I want them to have the core instead of us, so that they're not in danger.
Well, there is a way to test it, but I think we'll have to discuss that with the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, pulling the plug, see what happens, being ready to pull it back in.
Or, we could just take a shuttle or something.
If there's one available, sure. I don't mind not flying in the Razor Crest. It does have begun to draw a bit of attention.
Yeah, because if we
Least-
do have a shuttle instead of a Razor Crest, it won't draw as much attention.
Exactly.
A shuttle? I think we might have a couple, but those are already in use by others who are bringing to and forth supplies right now from the other base we are above.
Yeah.
Do we have two-seater fighters, maybe?
Not in this hangar. There might be one in the main hangar.
Let's go to the main hangar, because at the very least, it's like two of us know how to pilot.
But again, you guys aren't leaving just yet, are you?
No, not yet.
Well, when we arrive, you might be able to take one of the shuttles then. There's no need to, go aboard just yet.
Oh no, I know that. I'm just scanning our options that we have currently, just in case, stuff goes awry.
Ah, I get that. But, I do trust... though some of those ships do need new pilots. You'll see her
And
looking a little bit forlorn at a couple of the ships where you can see that some of them haven't been cleaned yet, and you can see bloodstains from the cockpits.
I nudge Ket a bit. Well, I know Ket is a pretty ace flyer
Well,
when the ship allows him to fly.
Well, yeah, I know my way around the cockpit for sure.
well, we are also pulling in some new pilots and extra ships from the base we are above, but and supplies. We might even empty out that entire base just to give a little bit extra breathing room from some of the people we have been pulling out, really.
My character is trying to score Ket at X-Wing.
Oh,
That's funny.
those are experimental. We nicked those from a transport fleet a couple of months back.
Paz, can I make some rolls while they having this discussion, because I'm jumping on top of the ship and trying to fix the engine.
Sure, roll
Jesus.
me a mechanics roll. But we do have a couple of shuttles. We even got one Imperial if you want to use that.
Ooh. That might actually be a not so bad idea.
How many?
It is something that is going to take you a bit of time to actually fix this engine, because it was not in a good condition when it got hit the way it got hit. But it is fixable, it's just going to take a while.
I would also like to point out that I do know how to fly as well.
Yeah.
I just don't often.
That is...
Why do you think I said 2?
Ah, I thought you were talking about yourself.
Well, we
Hey,
got a
I
couple...
I mean,
I
I'm
too,
able
you
to operate one, not well.
Ah,
Hey, you know, I can fly too.
Fly
Yes,
or
Fanny.
operate? That's the question.
Hey, you're part of the mechanic crew. You're not going anywhere unless it's in one of the repair talks.
She's
Mira
actually
tries
part of
help
my
laugh.
crew.
But I'm her crew.
I just meant that she's not gonna steal a fighter. If
Oh,
anything, she
of
can
course
get a
not.
repair talk.
We're part of your guys' ship now. Like,
I need to wash my hands.
stealing from you is like stealing from us.
Mm-hmm. Like, if you want to fly something, Fanny, you can go and grab later on when next shift is over. You can go and take one of the repair talks and help fixing the hole in the
Just
ship.
give me the. Oh yeah, if you have small parts you don't know what to do with, just send them in my direction.
Oh, I do
got
know
a
how to
few
juror
tricks
with
in my
most
sleeve.
things. I do wish though we could get some more parts in soon.
Keep in
Yeah.
mind. Oh, sorry, Fanny.
Oh no, what is it, Captain?
This is above table here.
Yes.
Right now, I'm just imagining when my character was operating the Razor Crest out of necessity. I'm just imagining the scene with Atlantis being like, "Are you classified for this class of vehicle?" He's like, "Can you drive a truck?" B, theoretically, yes.
It's
Me
not very
doing it,
well.
not so much. I'm getting total off. Keep in mind, when I came around, it was a crash landing.
Yeah, if she mentioned in game that she can fly too. Not to be rude, but I'm not trusting you the real after last time.
I
Oh.
said I could operate. I didn't say I could fly. I said I could operate. There is a huge difference.
You see the mechanic like chuckle at that as she pulls out some wiring and like holds it up looking at it, takes a tool, cuts it up, throws it over the side, takes some new wiring and starts welding it in place.
And
Together with
plus,
Fanny, apparently.
my character ignites her lightsabers and does like a little bit of a fancy somersaults, being like, "Now this is what I'm good at." As she extinguishes them and puts them back in her pockets or back into the holsters.
And that is very impressive and very needed at times.
Indeed. So, depending on what parts we need, if we are able to secure a ship, we might be able to go and purchase or trade for said parts. We would just
Sure.
have to be careful not to draw attention to ourselves.
Well, if you are going to run a supply run, this is why I've been assigned here to make sure this one is ready to go.
Yeah.
But it's still
We have
gonna
to
take a
get
couple
the-
of days, even with Fanny's help, because she took a beating.
Well, impressive.
Like the
impressive.
catalyzer got damaged. Several of the engine parts needs to be replaced, and several plating here also needs to see taps on it. Needs to be cut off and reapplied with new pieces.
Yeah, we need to fix it up.
Understandable.
That just proves she's capable of taking a beating and still be flying.
Mm-hmm.
She's a super sweet and good piece of machinery.
You're the
And we
expert,
can
Fanny.
fix her.
You're the expert.
I know.
Oh yeah, Paz, did you actually do your homework with the date thing I talked about?
Beyonce's already given him homework.
Darling,
Well,
I have been trying to look for a calendar. There isn't an official calendar. At least what
Then
I've been
make
able.
your own. That was what we agreed on. If they're not official, then make your own.
I hate you.
I love you, and I love you love me.
well, while Fanny works on the ship, perhaps we should establish whether or not, or how that fourth thingy reacts when we separate the Razor Crest from the Venerator. Though I do not know how we are going to do that.
That would
He
be
says,
interesting.
You
perhaps
see
more
some
of-
of the cables down there. If you want, I can unplug it if you want to see what happens.
Well, I think we should at least do the courtesy of informing the bridge before we pull the plug. Just so they might know what happens.
That weird lady were here down here earlier.
Weird lady?
Yeah, the blue
I'm
one.
assuming the blue one.
What?
The blue one.
Oh. The chess?
Yep.
Yeah, think so. Not entirely sure. Not know that species too well. She says as she flips down a face cover as she starts welding again. Took some readings of the computer terminal that the ship is hooked up to and further connected with the ship. I still don't know how it's producing this much power. Like, did you guys get like a dipherium reactor installed in this one, or what did you do? Because it didn't produce enough power to run a capital class ship before flipping the mast down and continue welding.
Respectfully, I can't divulge too much information about that.
Suffice it to say that we have it, and It is a miracle.
Well, I'm not questioning, I'm just wanting to know what happens when we pull the plug. Ked says and looking towards Luan, that's that's your area of expertise, that thingamajig. So I would assume that's your area.
Yes.
Test.
Oh yeah, Pass. Can you inform me with her name again, because I actually forgot it. The mechanic.
The Twi'lek.
Yes, the Twi'lek. What was her name, Pepper? Indeed.
Actually, right.
Do any of you actually remember it? Because
Technically speaking, I wouldn't know it because we haven't really spoke it.
Actually, no, I don't think it. Yeah, I think Fanny's the only one who's been talking to her recently. Really?
Yeah. And Pass, if I didn't write it down, then you know I'm not going to remember because I am terrible with names.
I actually forgot to write it down.
are you sure? Because that's like 5 sessions ago you were introduced to her, and I'm pretty sure you did write her name down back then. It's your fault you can't remember it now. And
You know
if you
what?
forgot to write it down,
To
then
be fair, there was a very intensive battling going on during those sessions.
fair
You know
enough.
what? Hang on. By the way, I don't think we've been properly introduced. Nira Vex.
You'll see her stop her welding, and she will do a somersault, landing in front of you, and like extend her hand and take it. Alina.
Pleasure to meet you,
I'm
Alina.
gonna write it down now.
Is it ALNA or still different?
Can you write a message with the spelling pass?
May you please write it down?
Yes, will you, please?
I am writing it.
Mhm. Ah, that is even prettier. Oh my god, I love it.
By the way, I'm gonna look at the Twi'lek very suspiciously, being like, that seems way more flexible than Mechanic can do. Can I do an insight check?
You can.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Let's see.
Also, welcome back.
I've been back. It's just
Yeah, you forgot to turn it off.
no, I was on my phone, laying down, because my back hurt.
Hmm.
Oh, Twi apostrophe L-E-K.
What would the what is insight be?
Give me a moment. That would be underneath.
I mean to just do a perception.
Yeah, it would be perception. You're basically getting a reading off her.
Damn.
Well, as you like look on her, she looks to be in excellent shape. First off.
I mean, so it could be in excellent shape. Doesn't mean they know how to do somersaults.
But you also can see that her hands and arms, though they have some small, burn scars, they don't have the same roughness like Fanny's does.
I'm getting the feeling that she was probably a dancer.
I could see that above table. I could definitely see that because of all the movies.
Yeah.
Yep. Especially the one that was owned by Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, so she did not work for Jabba the Hutt and was lunch.
Yes. Poor girl.
But thank you for giving me your name. Is there anything else you need from me, or am I just to get back to work? Or did you want me to pull the plug?
Nira would look over at Luan at that last question.
What's the last question?
Or should she pull the plug to see what happens?
Pull the plug to what?
The holocron? You know, the thing that... Yeah.
You
That's
do see
above
on
I-
this... Yes.
I'm gonna just quickly touch the hologram for a moment and ask if that's a good idea.
Yeah, Nira was just going to recommend...
Are you
that
going
we should
into the
probably-
ship to touch to the holocron? Because they are outside the ship right now.
Oh no, I'm like just tapping the ship. I feel like I have enough connection to just do that.
Indeed. You asked the ship the golden question, then. Repeat it for me.
Hey, Pass, I'm going to quickly DM you something. A question of sorts.
Oh.
I'm just gonna let them know if it's a good idea or not.
It should be fine.
Pull the plug then.
Just 1 second. And Kate would just find the nearest comms terminal and inform the bridge that we are just testing out something with the power supply that might affect how the ship is functioning. So be ready for eventual weirdness.
Just hold on a minute, Pass is typing to me, so...
That's fine.
I just wanted you guys to know, because, like, he didn't go silent because he
No. We
lost his
are.
mic or anything. Yeah.
How would he lose his mic?
You know what I mean? Like, it got muted or something because of Discord or whatever.
No, but it's just like it's like, how do you lose a mic though? That's actually kind of funny.
Easy. You steal his headset.
Yeah.
That's true.
Phoenix, you do sense something when you touch your hand.
When I touch Alina's
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about the ship, but okay.
If you touch the ship, definitely you do definitely feel something strong flowing through it.
Okay.
Like it hums with the energy.
Well, before she pulls her hand away from Alina, she would kind of scowl and look at her.
What?
And then, I don't know, she'd probably walk over and lean against the ship to talk to Fanny or something, and then that's how she'd have the connection to the ship.
If she's saying anything to Fanny, what's she saying?
Well, she doesn't get a chance. She's going to feel that and kind of jerk back.
You will see her also recoil a little bit, like, were you static? How?
What happened, Eileen?
I don't know. She just like sat me when I gave her my hand, like rude.
Some people just static. I'm
Just
sure
take
she
a small
doesn't
step back.
mean to.
You'll see her turn around and climb. No, she walks over to the power cord connected to the ship. I would like to point out that this is like a cord that's almost a feet thick.
Did the one get an answer?
She got the answer that it should be fine.
Okay.
I already let them know.
Okay.
You'll
it, Burr.
see the mechanic like tap on her earpiece, and you see her talk to someone above her. And she'll like absently give like a nod, and then you see her go and flip a few. It's not levers really, but more like. You know when you have like a fence door where there is like something you flick, like a tooth or something like that, that basically locks it in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see her flick a couple of those that are keeping this power cord.
The little flip switches.
Yeah, she flicks a few switches, and you then see her like pull, like with both hands grip onto it, holding this like cord between her legs, and she just starts pulling, and you just hear this like hiss as it disconnects, and you see like a lightning beam shoot out, striking back at the ship itself.
Uh-oh.
I'm on top of the ship. Is something happening?
No, not to you. It's just like a beam of electricity that just did a recoil when the cord was severed.
No.
The fuck was that sound?
Expert.
Her almost falling on her ass again. The fuck was that?
Is it supposed to do that?
Did you hurt yourself?
No, I'm fine. Just landed on my ass again on this power cable, and it's not nice to land on.
I know. It's prickly.
Blinks. I mean, usually I land on my feet, but yeah.
You can just see
Was it
her
the-
scowl at you as she climbs back up the ship and starts grabbing her tools again and goes back to welding.
I
least-
will offer her a hand to get up.
Oh, she takes a ladder up.
Hey, at least, could I just point this out? At least she wasn't a clone trooper with Anakin and Ahsoka. Do you know how many times that man's been yeeted off the things by them?
True. Poor man. Or poor clone, really.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
do I actually need to roll more than that one mechanics check, or is that all?
Luan? When you touch the ship, though, and again, I guess you're like trying to stay in connection with, when Alenia climbs up for it, you feel almost a second connection. Very faint, almost non-existent, but it's there.
Oh
Latent.
god. Is Alina force sensitive?
That's not too surprising when it comes to Twi'leks, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I say nothing about it. For everyone's safety.
Hold on. What happened?
Alina's
that-
force. Alina
Okay.
is linked in with the force, but I'm not going to say
Okay.
anything about it.
Okay. Nira would just kind of scoot a little closer to Ket and Luan and just put her hands behind her back. She's just gonna keep her hands to herself right now.
Please do. Luan does not like being touched.
Oh
Hey,
no, it's because of her touching the ship.
Hey, Alina? Just curious. You seemed like a pretty good mechanic, so if I ever get myself a new one of these, pointing at her arm, is that your expertise?
No, you would need to talk with the doctor about it, not do a hack job.
I just need to know.
Like, Fanny.
What? I put that on myself. That's a little bit difficult. But...
How is she actually reacting on her putting this on herself?
You just see her like mouth like opens up, trying to about to say something, but no words come out, and you just hear like this half-choken sob almost escape her, and she just like sits and like holds her hands to her face.
Hey, where I grew up, we don't have access to a doctor's that often.
Nira was about ready to say something about that, and then she just kind of shuts her mouth and just stands there.
And she will actually look a little sad when you say that.
Nana, how about when we finish up this job here, I take you to one of the doctors, and they can one of the few who we have here that actually has a little bit of expertise with, or at least talent with cybernetics, and give them a look at it and make sure that everything is okay with it, because if you had that attached to yourself without any prior knowledge what you've done, you might have, you know, misconnected something or something. Did you have any issues with it?
It's itching sometimes. Get a little stiff when it's getting too wet, but
Right. We are definitely going to the med bay then after this.
probably a good idea.
The rest of you suddenly like see that the light starts to flicker a few places, like in a wave.
Oh. Perhaps we should get walks back towards the comm terminal and just calls up the bridge again. So, how are the power situation looking at your end?
It is stable, just a small fluctuation since we had our circuit board go out, so rewriting power through the
So currently you're
tertiary
not-
systems.
But it's not what's it called? You're not affected by the fact that we disengaged the power supply from
No,
Razor
we
at the
just borrowed some power from your ship to fill up the capacitors in case we needed to make an emergency jump. Everything seems to be fine for now, from what my technicians can tell me.
Do you
And what
need
the
any more
diagnosis-
power? We can plug it back in while we do additional repairs on the ship. It's just a
Understood.
test to
I
make sure.
will notify if there are any drops. We might want to plug it back in.
I hope
That's fine,
somebody
we'll-
clipped that.
The ship
Click
will
what?
remain disconnected. Oh,
Look in Quad's channel, Phoenix. What Pass said earlier.
Hmm. I probably turn my keyboard off. One second.
God damn it.
Why do you think I was laughing so hard?
Oh my god.
God damn it.
That is hilarious.
Please clip it. Please clip it.
I don't know how far back it is.
It's like at least like 5 minutes back at the very most right now.
I think it's a little too far back for his. I'll do it like during break or something on mine. So
That was fucking glorious.
that
Just
really
to be
was.
sure with this flipping the switch kind of deal, is it only the connection from the holocron to this ship, or is it the total connection to the holocron?
it's the connection between the big starship and the small starship
Okay.
that is disconnected.
Fanny will actually do something.
Give me a sec. I need to go in and. It could be nice to have a extra pair of hands.
Go in and open the ship so she can go in and fetch her robot.
Your robot is with you.
Oh, isn't it in the ship?
No.
Like where she left it?
It's been with you
Oh,
this whole
yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, I did. I took it with me like.
You took it
Never
with you when you
mind.
repaired. It had stayed with you since you got shocked and passed out and have been resting for the last couple of days. It's been staying with you.
I forgot.
Yeah, it was like right next to you on the bed when you woke up.
Sorry, I forgot.
It's fine. We all
But
forget things.
also she needs to have a small talk with the ship. So she needs to find an excuse to get in there. Did we actually leave some materials inside the bay for our ship?
For
Yeah, we have some extra materials inside of our ship.
no, those
For
have
our-
all extra material.
Yeah, when you have a spaceship pass and you fly it daily, you always, as a mechanic, stock up if shit happens.
Right. Oh, you're talking about spare parts.
Yeah,
Yeah, you would have some universal spare parts still in storage.
then I have an excuse to go in the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go down and find our extra spare parts inside. Be back in a
Okay.
sec.
Going in, go next to the door where the holocron is in.
Hey, I know I owed you a favor. So, are you just gonna tell me when, or what and what? What's the agreement there?
The deal will be, the favor will be repaid when I say so, and I need you to do something for me in the future.
That's okay. I hope to be a friend someday, so.
I don't see why we cannot be friends.
She have a happy smile.
That's nice to know. But I probably should go fetch the thing I was in here for, so Nice talking to you.
And go down, find the parts you need for fixing stuff, and go up again.
I found this.
Ooh, wait. That's a different model, but we might be able to jury it to fit in here. Ah,
Don't
right.
worry, we can fix it.
At least you got a catalytic converter, though different maker, but we could jury it. I'm sure it'd be fine.
Hey, better than that.
True.
And I saved this. We can take some of the parts and just mix it together. It will fit. I'm sure of it.
We'll figure it out.
She like working with this mechanic because, oh my god, a friend who actually know what I'm talking about.
I also have a box over here with some of the spare parts I've been managed to scrounge up. Some of them we need to jury rig in, but it'll be fine. We work with what we have.
Hey, don't worry. If we need to sample from scratch, we can do it with the teamwork.
You'll see them go into the technicalities as they deepen themselves into their work.
Try not to have the same relationship as the friend that she reminding her of as her time of a slave establishment. Because they look identical, like the one she was working.
But we're shutting that part of the scene over, and we're starting the other one with the other players. Now, to also give them a little bit of screen time.
Start with Nira and Kat. I wish to go last.
Yeah.
You will see the colonel walk up behind behind the three of you and like look at each of you. So, what's exactly going to be the plan with this operation?
Well, as far as I gathered, we'd go ahead to examine whether or not the system is a viable place to lay low and conduct some more repairs. Find out if there's any sort of imperial presence, and if there is, find a way to deal with it that does not attract attention.
Or find a different place that we will have to go to. If we do need to procure more parts, we can definitely help with that as well.
But our supply is limited.
Mm.
Perhaps, yeah. Perhaps that's the first order of business. If that's needed for repairs on the generator here. If we have to pick up some spare parts first, then that is what we will do. Words are hard sometimes.
Yes.
You get there, CJ?
Yeah, I did get there. Just words.
Yes,
Yeah.
words
That's
are
what-
hard.
what-
You are good.
That
I
is what
understand.
we will do. Yeah. Yep. I got that.
We will probably be needing to lead with 2 strike groups if it comes to that.
Okay.
Your group in one, and I will lead a team personally too.
Yep.
And then we'll
Sounds,
see what we... But we will figure that out when we arrive to the Dathomirian system.
Nira would just kind of tilt her head forward a little bit, in agreements, like, alrighty.
When we get closer, we might be able to scan the station and get a layout of it so we can plan before we head in. Though most station of that type might be universal in design, to keep it cheap. To be able to build plenty of them throughout the different sectors. But again, I would like to sincerely thank all of you for saving me.
Of course.
Yep.
Of course. We need your expertise. You're a very good leader.
Indeed.
Now you can say you survived 2 encounters with Inquisitors now.
Well, one with a Sith and now an Inquisitor. Yes.
That's 2 more than most.
No, because technically it was twice, remember? One at the dock, then at the jungle, then
That's
the Sith.
true. That's true. That means that's 3 times he has survived a meet-up with
Yep.
a Sith-adjacent one. Well, if you're counted in 2, then it would be...
I said 2 Inquisitors. I didn't say fallen Sith. Okay, so my statement stands.
Yeah. But again, also congratulations on your successful handling of that problem, Luan.
Also thank Nira for her excellent shooting.
I couldn't
After
see
I
that
got my-
much, sadly, from the position I was laying in.
Okay,
You
seriously, Nira, why didn't you just fix your gun in the first place by banging it?
She just kind of shrugs a little bit, like she kind of holds her hands out slightly, and then kind of gets it close to Ket or like whoever like she is near, and she kind of pulls her hands back. She's like, she doesn't want to touch anybody because she doesn't want to be shocked again, or whatever the hell it was she felt.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I guess sometimes we just have to let our emotions get to us a little bit to actually get things to work.
That or also probably your scope was out of place, maybe. You snapped it back in place.
I hadn't thought about that. That might be it. Yes. I
Well,
really
the
didn't think
answer's
about
more
that.
simpler than you think.
Right? Yeah.
How about we take a small break here, so people can go and grab something to drink, something to eat, and toilet break? Because
That
sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yeah. Sounds cool,
we've
yeah.
been at it for 2 hours, so we will be right back there, viewers. Give us a few, and we'll be back.
I still
Good.
find it hilarious. What Pass said. Yeah, we'll take you to one of the doctors to get a hand job.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I
Alright,
put it past. Blame Boyd. She's the one that is maybe that dirty.
uh,
You know Boyd's gonna eat this up later, right?
oh, of course.
You could do a hand job. Why do you think I was laughing so hard for no reason, huh?
That is just hilarious because I really wasn't paying attention to that at all.
You know what? I've been paying attention. But at
Uh-huh.
this point, I'm not gonna say anything just to make sure you guys are paying attention.
I kind of had my reasons for being distracted, so I'm so sorry.
I also am extremely tired too, so it's like I hear exactly what it's saying, but I'm not retaining because
Yeah,
tired.
I understand.
Do
Hey,
you though? Do
if she wants to have her mind in the gutter, she can have her mind in the gutter.
Oh yeah, indeed. Um,
That's what makes it funny.
indeed.
Indeed, and in D&D.
Yep.
But yes, I also heard hand job.
What?
No,
I
that's appropriate in mid session.
What?
She said she heard hand job and something about mid-session.
I
Yeah.
said, and yes, that is in inappropriate. It doing mid session.
It happens.
Hey, I just like building past.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. Just saying, you're drinking alone if you start drinking. I can't because I'm working tomorrow. Hey, I'm back. Anyone else here?
I'll
No.
be. Hang on a minute. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie, we will be taking a break a little bit then.
I am back, just stating the obvious.
It was hack job, not hand job. Darn.
I heard hand, so it still is valid.
No, that's fine. I'm still gonna clip it though. That's what I'm trying to do right now, so that
I'm also Venus. Did you look in DMs real quick?
I will in a second. I promise. All right.
So is everyone back yet?
No.
Hmm.
CJ, you there?
Yeah, sure.
No,
please,
everyone's
one
here.
moment.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I want to be
So
able to focus, on what's happening and what's being said. What?
Fair
Oh,
enough.
okay.
Pardon?
So everyone is back pass. And remember, when you're going back in, remember to put on the sound.
I know.
We don't want you to be muted for half a session.
Fair enough.
We promise to remember you every time.
Remind you, yes.
Yes. But if there's nothing else to talk about here, I will see you guys later. Till then, take care.
Bye.
So long.
Nira would kind of just nod her head at him and move out of his way, so she doesn't accidentally touch him.
What do you wish to do now?
That's a good question.
I wish for my character to go off and meditate. For the time being, do a bit of her mental training. For
Roger that.
like just a little bit, because I know she can't spend too much time training her.
You go inside the ship into the holocron chamber of the ship and sits and meditating.
Yep. So now these three can have fun role playing as I meditate.
Well, Fanny
Smiles.
is busy fixing the ship for now.
Rena DM?
Yep.
Okay.
I would assume that Ket would actually assist in the repairs, seeing as the mission can't go forward without having a functional ship. So Ket would assist in any way he can with the repair job.
Roger that.
So passing tools and
Yeah, he's not an expert mechanic, but he does know his way around the starship, so
yeah, but like fetching stuff inside.
yeah.
telling what
being
it looked like. Can you get this?
exactly, and just being an extra pair of hands. Some
Nira,
more.
Nira would also stay close. That way, if she was needed, she could help too. Although she is still trying to keep a wide berth of the ship because she doesn't want to be shocked again.
Oh, it wasn't the ship that shocked you. It was when you touched Aline.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was from the ship too. But okay.
No, not the ship. It was
Oh,
just
okay.
when you touched
Gotcha.
Alina.
Okay. Well, then she'd keep her. She would definitely make sure she keeps her distance from Alina.
She will. She wouldn't, go necessarily close to you because you shocked her.
How shocking.
Exactly.
Wait, so I shocked her as well, right?
Yeah.
You said? Okay.
Wait, how many people shocked her?
Just Alina.
Wait, Alina shocked you? Now I'm confused.
No, they
Well, okay.
shocked each other when they shook
Yes.
hands, and they introduced to each other. That's where they both got shocked.
Well, Nira would she would actually probably just go in and I don't know, look at things, trying to see if she could figure out, what could possibly help or whatever from just what Fanny was like describing or whatever. And try, attempt not to touch the ship very much.
Well, you might, need to touch the ship as you, walk up on the wing to help bring parts and tools to the two mechanics working.
You gotta touch it with your bare hands.
Yep. I mean, I'm assuming that she would probably sense something every time she touches it.
Every time you
Or
come in
feel.
contact with the ship, it actually feels calming to you,
Okay.
almost calling to you.
All right, with the sound you have in the background, it actually does sound like whispers. Damn pass.
Creepy.
It's cool, but yeah.
In a cool way.
Yeah, she doesn't really know like what to do about this or how to deal with this, so just keeps like staring at the ship and just like, what is going on?
Hello?
Yes,
Hi.
give me a moment. I'm gonna roll something.
I just heard Felix say and that was it.
I didn't mean to say but it's like, yeah, she just like, get like an feeling, like and then just kind of look confused.
Sus. Oh, so you're sus. Got it.
Yep, I'm always sus.
Phoenix, as you're leaning down and going through the box, and you look up from it, you suddenly see a red-robed woman in front of you, staring at you intently.
Uh-oh. Smiles.
She would look up and then kind of give a holler and fall back on her ass, honestly.
The rest of you don't see her.
Her her human form would probably kind of flicker a little bit or whatever. Because, obviously this would cause her to lose a little bit of concentration, but
How strange.
what is?
And who's saying that?
Big sister.
Ah.
I would like to point out, Kath, Fanny, and Elena cannot see what is going on right now. They just see you looking like suddenly like yelp, fall onto. I can guess you like fall on your ass.
Yeah. Yeah, like she's just staring at something, and they obviously can't see her. But yeah, that's.
I feel like this would be the part where they call out to Luan. It's like, there's weird stuff happening. You're good at weird stuff.
To think someone of your species would have awoken.
Hold on, pass. You're quiet. Sorry. Please repeat.
Oh. Huh. How strange. Someone of your species to awaken, even latent as it is. Not impossible, but a rarity nonetheless.
It just looks wide-eyed at this lady. It's like she would like she just ignores everybody else and she just kind of like gets on her own comm and like be like, Luan? Help?
What do you want me to roll to see if I hear her or not?
Your comm would like blare up and like break your concentration.
Okay. She's like, what? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Are they outside of the ship or is she inside?
I'm talking through the comm.
No, I know that, but is Nira still outside the ship or is she on the Razorcraft?
You're on top of the Razorcraft. On the top of it, like you're helping moving around a few boxes when this like happens. Where you're like fishing through one of the boxes for a spare part where one of the girls asked for. And suddenly this figure does, as you like look up about, to hand it over, and suddenly this like figure with your hand going through like just stares at you very intently.
Yeah, she would obviously drop the part. On top of Razor Crest.
Coming. She opens the hatch up. Does she bonk anybody when she opens the hatch?
No.
Okay. That would have been funny. But anyways.
Fanny will probably be careful. It needs to handle a care crit, man.
Blinks.
I'm sorry. And she just kind of like waves her hand at the red figure in front of her, the red hooded figure. It's like, she startled me.
Do I see it pass?
You do see her. And you see...
I just look weird at her.
I just look at Nira being like, what's the problem?
You see her look to you. She's awakened.
Well, yes, but like... For her, she's like, "What's the problem? You're surprised by this? After everything?"
Oh, when you put it that way, but yeah, wasn't expecting somebody just appear in front of me.
Yes. This is my big sister. Technically speaking, Dathomirian's sister. I'm now master. I'll let her introduce herself to you, because it's rude if I do.
How is Aline reacting to them just talking?
I just turn around quickly saying that it's Force user stuff going on. Don't worry about it.
Pay no attention to the figure behind the curtain. Anyway, sorry.
I'm just saying it's force user stuff, and it's just like usually they usually use people to be like, ah, okay, you'd be crazy
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, no, I understand.
I was just asking Paz how Alina
Yeah. How is
reacted.
Elena reacting right now, Pass? That's what she's asking.
She is actually looking.
But anyways, I gotta let my big sister introduce herself to you.
Okay.
She just like moves aside and lets her master explain everything.
So, congratulations for you to have opened up to the Force itself, Mira. Though it is late for most people to normally awaken to it, still, congratulations on awakening your latent ability within yourself. And if you should wish
good.
to learn more about what this gift can do, I'm willing to teach you.
She'll just kind of nod her head, like,
While we have a quick pause here,
yeah.
Pass. I'm not in Foundry anymore because my Wi-Fi killed itself.
Fair
It was like
enough.
because of the heat.
We can wait till you get back in if you like.
No, the Wi-Fi's out. Like the
Oh gosh.
service will have to restart everything for
so
my
it's
area.
rebooting. Oh, well, do you wish to stay in call while we are going over this? It's basically just a little bit of RP going on. Nothing major with the token movement or anything of that nature, else I will inform you about what's happening.
No, I could definitely be here for roleplay. I'm using mobile data.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm streaming for her now.
Yeah, so.
Good.
Continue.
Because within you, I sense great conflict. But neither side has really taken a hold of you. Has some of the phallic and the fallacies of the old philosophy, some would say, though I see it run through you on both sides. Though, it is your choice to make if you wish to stay there or what side you wish to lean into.
She would think a minute and be like, well, what would happen if I don't learn more about this?
Oh, if you don't learn how to control it well, it might cause you to, well, accidentally hurt someone you didn't mean to. Or worse, going mad.
I've experienced hurting somebody and I shouldn't have, so that is not an option.
Many who sadly have latent abilities awakening them not always come out on top afterwards because of the senses and the flow of their powers might activate randomly and uncontrollably, which leads to, well, them to hurt someone they didn't mean to, or, in worst case scenario, insanity. because of all the whispers of all those who are connected with the Force. Runs through their mind constantly, because they're not trained to handle it or control it.
Yeah, that's not acceptable for me. So,
But it is a
I
great gift.
what?
It is a great gift to have awoken.
No. I mean, it's not acceptable for me to let it possibly go wrong and hurt somebody.
Good.
Would Nira recognize the voice as being the one coming from the ship when it first started talking?
Yes. Though
Oh,
less
God.
robotic. Very much less robotic and much more clearer.
She would sit up a little bit straighter and then probably climb to her feet and be like, I believe I owe you an apology. You definitely were not the ship.
No, it's rather the ship that's part of me right now.
Yeah?
And with it, you too.
That's gonna take a little bit to get used to.
Oh, fret not, Nira. I am sure we can come to an agreement. And for you to learn, if that is what you wish. I am not one who forces people to learn.
With everything that's going on right now, I think it's a good thing to learn. Like I said, I'm not going to let it control me and hurt somebody. I have already hurt people and I don't want to continue. Not unless I absolutely have to.
Good. The path of a protector. Might be benefits to you.
So, what now?
For now, you merely need to follow the direction that Luan will guide you through. Some attempts to, for example, meditate to calm yourself, because your heartbeat is quite literally pounding at quite a pace right now, and that's not healthy. So I need you to take a deep breath with me.
Or she'd inhale and then, just follow her directions.
I quickly look over to her. Will she also have to forego the attachments?
Attachments is a source of strength.
She'd look over at Luan. Attachments.
Or weakness.
What attachments?
Both Sith and Jedi have learned to forgo of any attachments to thus help them better their Force use.
And that is a flawed philosophy. Because the Force is through us all, and without attachment, how can we connect truly to the Force without those connections?
And without attachment, I wouldn't be here.
Doesn't mean you can't show compassion or empathy. Just doesn't mean you can't go past friendship.
she would look up at the Dathomirian in front of her.
I had attachments when I was in physical form, and I was one of the greatest of our people.
Forgive me, Luan, but without attachments, how do we have a future? What is CJ thinking of all this? Or CJ, what is Ket thinking of all of this?
He's listening
can't
to...
see.
You can't see her, but you can hear like this faint whisper.
I was also assuming that Ket was assisting Fanning in the repair, so he might not actually be present.
No, we were all on top of the ship.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just to answer Mira. Well, that's what I was taught. And I
I'm
mean,
going to teach you a different way. The true way. If you're willing.
I'm willing to learn your way, but I do see the idea of just staying as friends. I don't really want to, it's something I'll need to think about. It's definitely a different way of thinking that I do not have a grasp on yet.
I mean, to be fair, I hadn't even thought about that sort of an attachment.
You don't necessarily need to, but you shouldn't necessarily close that off.
That's why I said I'll think about it.
And that is fair. I won't force you into something you might feel uncomfortable with, especially with your former master's cruelty.
Mm-hmm.
You can almost like feel for a moment like the dark side like almost like ebbs out from her as she says that. As you feel deep, profound hatred.
She would kind of step a little closer to to Luan, without touching her, of course. And she would, of course, continue to breathe. Like, she'd remember, oh yeah, breathe, yes, deep breaths. Mm-hmm.
Luan just will say, Master. Just like, watch, like, you need to take a moment for yourself,
You see it like you feel this overwhelming dark presence like clear away just as it arrived, like the tide from sea.
Mm-hmm.
I am in full control of myself, Luan. But it was also to showcase her the feeling of it.
Lifts eyebrow. Sounds. She doesn't say this, but it sounds like an excuse.
Above table, yes.
All right. I say this like she's thinking this in her head, not saying it.
Mm-hmm.
If that's how you feel, Luan, then fair enough.
It's not how much would she know that she felt that way? This is what she thinks. Come on, she can have some secrets.
I'm joking. I was joking.
Lies.
Okay. Above table, I'm just going to remind you, Pass, that she was able to read Mira's mind before.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
she's not doing that unless she feels she has to.
Gotcha.
Because she doesn't
Oh my
like
gosh.
invading someone else's
It-
mind.
It's like this. It's like I can do it. Doesn't mean I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah. This is definitely a lot to take in.
I think it's near the end of session, so we could take it in more.
But
I don't know.
will leave her in your capable hands. You want to teach her the proper breathing techniques. Because
You
I
just
am.
see her twitching, like being like, "Why?"
See it as you're learning together.
Mm. It's nothing against Nira or her master. It's just like I really don't want to.
I will take care
That's
of
her feeling.
the more advanced, but you can at least teach her the basic now, can you not? Or have I put too much faith in you? Is that what you say?
Well, that's a little loaded, isn't it? I mean, yes, I could teach her, but it's just like I'm not sure if I have the patience for it.
Well,
well, patience can be taught.
Ah.
forgive me for interrupting, but back when I was younger and learning how to do certain things, like, obviously using the blasters and everything, it helped to guide somebody else through to get me to realize where I might have made an error or to cement it into my own memory.
Mm-hmm. We can use that as the foundation in your teaching. But I expect you at least spent some time inside the chamber wherein my restraints are every now and then. And I will teach you things, secrets, knowledge.
Should I go in there now or
No
wait?
need to. You can wait.
Yeah, right now she's trying to keep this whole cruiser from going down.
And
That's-
it takes quite taxing on my mental capacities.
That's fair.
But welcome to you, my new student. And you'll see her smile like this gentle, almost motherly smile at you as she says that before you'll see her start to fade out.
I can imagine that Nira kind of has a little bit of goosebumps because it's been a bit since she saw her own mother, so. And
Mother?
that's what I'm saying. What do you mean, mother?
I mean, there was Mother Talzin, but in a sense, she wasn't like a mom.
Well, I'm talking about Nira's mom.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I said her own mother. And she probably honestly likes the feeling. It's like, hey, family, yay. Feels a hell of a lot better than it did.
Are you speaking of family out loud?
Oh no. That was above table saying kind of how like she was feeling. So, what do you want me to do?
Luan and Nira, you two may actually roll me a perception. Keth and Fanny may also do so if you wish to.
Do you mind rolling for me? Thank
Do I
you.
roll just normal roll, nothing added or anything, or taken away?
No, nothing taken away. Ron, you
So
don't see
normal.
it. Nira sees it. Keth might, see something, and Fanny doesn't see it at all.
Poor Fanny.
Keth and Nira, you see Helenia is like several shades lighter pink as she seems to be trying to focus on her job. Like you can see her having a slight shaken.
She'd walk closer to Luan enough that Luan could hear her talk under her breath. You may want to look at our Twi'lek friend over there.
Oh. Okay. Is there a problem?
Are you good, Alina?
Oh, yeah, yes, fine. Starts, trying to work harder and faster. You can
What
see
is
that
it?
she's shaken.
I'm gonna be like, what is it? Out with it.
CJ, you can hop in here anytime. Okay,
Yeah,
don't let us.
No,
Okay,
no.
say-
It's
Okay.
just space wizard stuff is not Ket's forte, so
I saw her too,
Oh, I had a feeling that you might.
Who do you see?
Poor Fanny.
Nothing, Fanny. Keep working.
Okay.
Just keep working.
There's some space wizard stuff.
Just plugs her body back into the turbine of the engine.
I just looked
CJ,
straight
what?
at. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
CJ
Just-
first.
CJ just, don't worry, Fanny. This is just some space wizard stuff. Nothing to worry about.
It's space sorcerer to you. Thank you.
Maya?
Are you saying that
Apologies.
in game?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying that above table.
No, but he
What
said
the
his
heck?
in game.
Anyways.
You
Um,
weird kid.
She'll be back in the game, be like, "That's space sorcerer to you."
Semantics.
Anyways, she's gonna swivel her head back towards the Twi'lek. You seem vaguely familiar. Now that I'm looking at you.
Oh?
Are you the one that teamed up with the renegade Sith Lord, then lost your master? When this kind of started?
Sorry, come again?
Were you the Padawan that teamed up with Darth Maul for a bit?
You will see her innocent facade like melt away for a second, and her eyes grow a little bit hard at that. not something I wish to talk about.
Well, you didn't technically team up with him, but you know. I know they wanted you dead for some time. Congratulations for holding out Vader for so long.
Would there have been a bounty on her head?
Not anymore.
No, like above table.
There would have
That's
been
what I'm answering.
maybe, but that might have been before you had gotten to the rank where you would be able to hunt
Okay.
for Jedi,
Yeah.
because again, that was usually for only specialized bounty hunters that had earned a reputation
Okay.
and the confidence of the Empire to get that kind of intel.
Yeah, because the one I'm talking about is the newer series from
Mhm.
it's the Darth Maul, and she looks like the Twi'lek from there, so that's why I was like, I know my character would definitely know this, especially since it's recent.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like straight up about it instead of rolling for it, because this is just straight up knowledge to know.
Okay. Nir just looks back, between the both of them.
And I wouldn't call myself a Padawan either. Never finished.
Padawan is a ranking of someone that hasn't finished.
I know, but I am not what my master was. Nor am I what he tried to teach me to be. I just try to stay low and stay alive, really. No one questions me about anything as long as I'm just a happy-go-lucky mechanic.
That must be a real step down from being a Jedi.
That sounds sad.
I guess I don't hear anything of this because I'm too buried
Yeah,
in
no.
the engine.
Yeah.
I never was a Jedi.
You were on the way there.
Maybe, but I wouldn't be purely just a Jedi either, as Maul did also teach quite a few lessons.
So you were with Maul.
For a bit. Not out of choice, but more out of circumstance. I did what I had to do to survive.
We all have. And then she looks over at Fanny. And just, kind of just remembers, where they came from and the story that she told of herself and everything like that. But
Probably only see her feet sticking out right now.
that's adorable.
Can you pass me the small screwdriver?
Yeah. Which small screwdriver? There are 7 in the box.
The smallest one!
Oh, yep. This one?
Oh, this is hilarious.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
No, that's
It's totally
fine. I
valid.
loved it.
It's a good interjection to break up the tension, like perfect Fanny moment right there.
And also
Well-
that kind of brings us to our time.
Yeah, but we can extend it a little bit if people are up for it, and if not,
Oh. Runa
No.
tired.
Runa tired.
Well, maybe
I'm
maybe
actually
the three.
curious about-
One second, sorry.
you first.
Maybe like the three of us would continue talking or something in the background or whatever.
Yes, you would continue have a little chit chat about, like you being new to the Force and everything. Luan from, being taught most of her
Literally at
experience.
first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And her about, how she was taught by both, a light side and a dark side user. Before she basically said, yeah, nope, this is not for me, I'm not into this, I'm just gonna dip.
Luan was taught straightly by the Sith Lord.
A Sith Acolyte, yes.
Or Acolyte, sorry. Bleh, sorry. Brain not braining. As you can tell how tired I am.
That is
Okay.
fair.
That's what I was kind of maybe hinting at, like,
Yeah.
this scene fades, like the audio
Yes.
fades, but you can still see us talking.
Yes. As the scene
Bruna's
fades,
gonna fade now.
And we are gonna call it
Toodles.
for today. Take care. Okay? Rest well. And this is where we bring close for today's session. I know there has been a little of issues today, but it happens, and I hope you've enjoyed today's session. I, your host, bid you welcome and thank you for being here today. And to you, my dear players who are still here, thank you also for being here and bringing life to these stories, because again, without you, I couldn't have done half of it.
Indeed. And to pass this chat, I will bid thee farewell, and for my chat, I will be back.
But till next time, tag along and see you around. Bye bye.